a great ride for me, and I've definitely done a lot more than I would have ever imagined whenever I started this out. Back in the day.
Can you name like some of your achievements just so people would know like what you've
Uh,
done, who you've worked with?
For one, like being part of the team here, obviously, the riding up with Regis. I mean, with Shock that we got. I've known Shock probably since he was about 9 years old, and then I got involved with him, and a little bit later when he was in the amateurs, and he's the number one guy in the world, getting ready to fight for the world title here, in a 5 or 6 weeks. I mean that's been an incredible thing. Starting out with Miguel I mean, I've known Miguel since he was probably 4 years old or so. And then, started working with him and I, well, whenever he was 8 years old, then to ride with him up to where he fought, Santa Cruz for the world title, in Vegas was another great moment. When Tiffany Juno, when we went out on what was supposed to be the B side and fought Mia St. John for the WBC world title and beat her out in Cali in her backyard, and we took it on a pretty short notice. That was a nice, that was a nice moment as a trainer and to see her get, what she had worked so hard for. And because, all these fighters that I mentioned to are just, like Derek and Bob, everybody was saying, they're the dogs. I mean, when you see what the fighters that get to that level, when all of us, behind the scenes, when you see what these kids put in and what they sacrifice and the discipline they have and just everything to be, we've all seen everybody here and probably anybody that's listening knows we've all seen, kids over the years that have, tremendous amount of talent, tremendous amount of ability. And when you look at them when your kids and say this fucking kid should be a world champion, he should be a lock, and then they don't, it's not the talent, there's all these fighters that I just got through speaking have tremendous amount of talent, but they also have other things, and that's what makes them different, makes them, get to that level. They have that dog in them. They have the ability to not get what they want right then so they can get what they really want late. Just a combination of things, that and it really a testament to them and what they're able to do. As much as we can do as a team, there's nobody that really sacrifices more and takes more of it and goes through more than the fighter themselves. And so, for those kids to make it all the way to that level, I don't think people outside the game really know, listen, even getting to a world title fight, like Derek said earlier, the business end of this shit is unreal. Yeah, it, you know, we could go on for hours just about that. How a guy can be number one in the world and literally not get a shot, or like that. Even like with Reed, yeah, Reed won the WBC for the second time, and we still don't. We're still trying to figure out how we're going to fight or who we're going to fight, things like that. So just for a fighter to get to a world title fight in this game, a real one, it's almost impossible. It's a perfect storm of a whole lot of shit, man, and